Hi, I'm AK, and you are watching Short Kpop News. And let's move on to the news. Recently, participants in Chinese entertainment show appeared wearing a costume that looked like Hanbok. They performed traditional Korean dance and introduced it as Chinese culture. Korean netizens are now feeling Chinese people's attempt to taking away the Korean culture is going too far. Recently, there have been constant forceful actions in which Chinese netizens have claimed that Korea copied Chinese culture. Now, Korean netizens are angered as Chinese netizens are claiming that Hanbok is traditional Chinese costume. Chinese netizens are taking to social media telling Koreans to know the history correctly. On November 4th, the hashtag Hanbok challenge spread all across the social media and has become a hot topic on Twitter. Hanbok challenge is a kind of participatory play in which illustrators and webtoon artists upload illustrations related to Hanbok with a related hashtag to publicize the Korean Hanbok. The problem is that in the recent years, Chinese netizens have been posting comments on Hanbok challenge saying Koreans are taking away traditional Chinese clothes. One Chinese netizen accused a famous Korean webtoon writer who clicked like on the Hanbok challenge post stating Hanbok is the copy and is the fusion and evolution of China's Tang dynasty clothes. Another Chinese netizen said, "Face your real history, please. Don't you feel pathetic for stealing Chinese culture?" The costume that Chinese internet users call the original of Hanbok is Hanfu, a traditional Chinese costume, although it resembles the overall appearance of Hanbok, including the shape of Jeogori. Experts says it is a completely different style of clothing. Korean netizens are saying that this is absurd. Many people say that the appearance of Hanbok as a traditional Chinese costume reminds them of Northeast Project. This is not the first time as the Chinese have made such an unreasonable claim. Chinese netizens took issue when the BTS leader RM made an acceptance speech at Van Fleet Award ceremony in which he stated, "We will always remember the history of pain that our two nations shared together and sacrifices of the countless men and women." They took issue with the RM's choice in words using "our two nations," only mentioning South Korea and US at the award ceremony. However, the Van Fleet Award has been given to individuals and organizations contributing to South Korea and US relations. Also, there has been an increase in number of Chinese TV programs that are introducing Korean traditional clothes and cultures as Chinese culture. There have been shows that are introducing an arirang as the traditional Chinese dance, as they introduced Hanbok in background, and shows in which celebrities made kimchi. Like and subscribe to my channel for more updates.